Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this Top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping, observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they trying to patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you see? I was a road runner. I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light.
Frank Blunt, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chesapeake Baysox and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
The center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
This one in the air to right. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 4,
Douglas Hodo digs in now. Down the line, base hit. Around first and heading for second. And into second with one away. That's a double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Frank Blunt getting ready to hit. Making a lot of contact recently, boasts a 10-game hitting streak.
Hey, what a drive. Nice job.
And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with one out. And that hitting streak he's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going. Hudson Haskin will hit next. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Here we go, need you right here.
And that drops in for a strike. In this spot, he knows he has to execute, looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Hit in the air, right field, Condon. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Always nice to strike first and put your team ahead. Good situational hitting to score him from third on that sac fly. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Max Wagner. Foul ball there.
Ball. Ball 2.
Blunt, the runner at first with 2 out. Grounder to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move on to the bottom of the first. The Baysox lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Torres.
Ball, no.
Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Righty comes to the plate. Steps on first for the out.
The second baseman, Glenn Allen Jr.
Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon.
No, outside. Strike. 1-1.
Now a high fly ball to left center.
Mine, I got it.
And 2 away now.
Batting first, the right fielder,
Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Charlie Condon. And that one hit to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go on to inning number 2. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 1-0. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it.
Ball.
Servideo, serving as the designated hitter, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2020.
High.
Next
Ball 2.
offering misses, and it's 2-1. Missed
3
inside
ball,
with
1
curveball.
strike.
Fouls it off, and now 3-2. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Left field. One away.
The second baseman calling.
Digging in for the Baysox, number 10. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. 1 out and the base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. One and one. Here's the pitch. Late swing, fouled to the left. Pitch misses there, and the count is even, 2-2. The strikeout there. 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the Baysox, Carter Young. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting up, the catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Silas Ardoin. Way upstairs.
He rides.
Step off, throw to first.
Yep,
Young dives back in safely. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Now he's off balance after the fastball breaking ball combo. That timing disruption gives the pitcher an edge. Dances out of the way. Glove side, but it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Back-to-back singles. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. The lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. This one's in the dirt.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two outs, runners at first and second.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Ball 3.
That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. Now the payoff pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. That is the inning.
Got him. That's an out.
So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Chesapeake with the lead, 1-0.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know.
We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Zach Kokoska. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 now. That one is way inside.
Hee-haw! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Young. And there's 1 down. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jordan Beck.
No.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Up and in. And that's ball 2. Bouncing ball here rolls foul. And now the 2-1. Nice eye right there. Late swing, fouled it off. Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jason Hinchman. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. And that's in there at the knees. The 0-1. Swing and a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. To second, but it's offline. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Sterling Thompson. And that's off the inside edge. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Baysox out in front, 1-0. On to the next inning. Here's the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. First pitch,
1-0.
not close. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. Two one now. Swing and a foul straight back. Two now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next, Frank Blunt. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nice rip.
Laced into left, and this one might be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 1-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hudson Haskin. Picked up an RBI the last time up, still their only run of the game so far. This one to right, and that is foul. Bounces this one to
No,
first.
that's foul.
Kicks foul. That one
1-2.
almost got the hitter. 1 out with a runner at second. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets under it, pops it up, settles under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Wagner.
Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Max Wagner. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position.
Hey, drive him
Keeps
in,
the
no
heart
better
rate
right
low,
here.
maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. It's a comebacker to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Baysox lead it 1-0. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, the catcher, number 10.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. One pitch now. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runners swinging. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Benny Montgomery. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Yep. 0-1. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two-two pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Two-two now. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball to right field.
I got it.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Jose.
Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jose Torres. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning.
Ball.
That catches the top part of the zone. Here's a fly to left. Hodo takes a couple of steps in, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check here. End of 3. Chesapeake with the lead, 1-0. All set for the start of this inning. Leading off, Anthony Servideo.
Anthony Servideo.
Up and in.
Ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Grounder to second. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Colin Burr.
Now up the second baseman, number 10. Struck out swinging the first time. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Steer right. Ball 2. No.
Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball! He turns and heads for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Now batting, shortstop Carter Young.
Now it's the shortstop, Carter Young.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
No, that's a ball.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Runner at second here and one away.
Ball.
That's
No,
off the
that's
mark.
a ball.
And the count is now 3-1. Just missed with that one. Tried to get him with the backdoor slider. And ball four. 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the
Silas
catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. No. Ball.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Runners at first and second with one out. Hit on the ground, might be two. Flip to the pitcher covering.
Now batting, the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Now a pop-up on the infield. Torres. And that's that. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. Midway through the fourth, Chesapeake ahead in this game, 1-0. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
Second baseman,
Ball one there.
1 ball. No strikes.
That misses. Ball 2. Ground ball to first. Blunt takes it to the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
now batting, the right fielder,
Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Charlie Condon. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. A swing and a miss.
No balls. One
We're
strike.
here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Zach Kokoska digs in now. Popped out the first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at first, one away. Next pitch, in for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Now here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Hodo sizes this one. Got it, and there's two away.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Jordan. Yes.
So two down now, and here at the plate, Jordan Beck. Went down on strikes the first time through. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Ripped into the outfield. He puts it on the line and he makes the catch. We're out number 3. My goodness. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in for the Baysox, Douglas Hodo. Hodo, 24 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2022. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground to first. Takes it to the bag alone. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. One out and the base is empty. Had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing. Rips this one to short. Gets it to first. Out. First two batters retired in the top of the 5th.
The right fielder, Hudson Haskin.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Baysox lead it 1-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting.
The left fielder,
Ball inside.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that one almost got him. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Curveball drops in for a strike. Line drive, the leap, got it. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Now the third baseman, Sterling Thompson, grounded out back to the pitcher the first time.
Ball 1.
One and 0, and the pitch. And caught it behind the back. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 10. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Benny.
So digging in, Benny Montgomery. Throw over to the bag and back in safely. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. On 0-1, the delivery. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1-2.
What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. 1-2 offering. Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Baysox out in front, 1-0. On to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Max Wagner.
No, off the plate.
Way inside. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Well, I was recommending going up the middle, but the pull-happy approach worked out that time. Can't expect to get that lucky every time up, though. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Ryan Rollison is done, and they trail as the starter exits, but a good job to keep them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. The left-hander on now, Antoine Kelly, looking to keep this close. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business.
No balls, 1 strike.
And swing and a miss. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Runner at first, nobody out. And that's a little bit hot. And the count 1-2. What a great 2-strike pitch. But somehow he laid off it. Lifted in the air to right center. Gets there. Got it.
Now back, second baseman, Colin Burns.
And now it's going to be the second baseman, number 10, 1 for 2. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Tommy Doyle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Shawver also getting ready.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
Wagner leading off first with 1 away. Slider misses away. And 1-2. That misses the zone. 2-2. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Carter Young now at the plate.
Carter Young.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That's textbook hitting. He let the pitch on the outer half travel just enough, then laced it up the middle. Great swing. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Silas Ardoin.
Clutch up.
This one is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Rolls away a little bit. The tag at third, and he is out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Chesapeake with the lead, 1-0. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's perfect slider placement from him, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Just missed. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. That clips the zone. This one in the air, center field. That's back. Puts it away for the out. And here is Charlie Condon.
Ball.
That one pushed foul. Foul ball there. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got the batter looking for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Doyle. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And here's the catcher, Silas Ardoin. It just misses. A ball and no strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Condon on the way over. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So up next, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in, and that's a double. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Good rip down the line there. As soon as it fell in fair territory, it was pretty much guaranteed extra bases. Runner at second, 1 away. Douglas Hodo will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing, high fly ball to center field. It's back. Makes the grab for the second out.
the first baseman, number 3, Fred.
here's the first baseman, Frank Blunt.
Hey, need you
Strong
right here. Let's
start
go,
to
kid.
the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Ball. Ahoy. Ball, no.
Bradfield at second with 2 away. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. Makes it to second base with 2 gone. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Hudson Haskin. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hey, catch up. Your
Runner
turn
at
right
second with 2 down. There's a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Oh, 0-2 now. Got the swinging strikeout. Nice job controlling the damage out there. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Time to stretch. The Baysox lead it 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. There's a strike at the knees. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2, rocks and fires. Missed inside with the curveball. On 0-2, he expanded the zone but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. One, 2 now. And there's a ball. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next up, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. He's using that curveball well today, both early and late in at-bats. He's showing a lot of confidence in it. Fastball in for a strike. The Baysox leading by 2. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
Ball.
So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jason Hinchman.
Ha! 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty.
No, that's a ball.
Hit hard on a line.
Me.
And that's the end of the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Evan Shawver. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Max Wagner getting ready to hit. Shawver, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2021. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed.
Ball 1. 1-2.
This one is labeled. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Anthony Servideo, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. One out and the base is empty. Sliced hard, but foul. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Base is empty with 2 out. The second baseman, the next to hit. Slider squeezes the corner. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a rocket. This one pretty deep. And it's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up for the Baysox, Carter Young. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1. 1-1. Ball.
2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty far back. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Noah DeNoyer, season debut on the mound. Now at the dish, Sterling Thompson.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
One and 0, here's the pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it's gone! And that's what the fans came to see. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. He had some headwinds to deal with on that one, but he got enough behind it to push it over the fence. That is a great swing. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 10. Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That's the first out. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. So digging in, Benny Montgomery. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Right through there for a strike. Got it. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. And now the shortstop, Jose Torres. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Late swing fouled it off. And the 0-1 now.
No. Two, 1.
To the right side. Picks it up. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. Through 8 full. The Baysox out in front. 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Agnos. So digging in, Silas Ardoin.
The catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Check swing, held up. Movement in the bullpen. Connor Van Scoyoc up and loosening in the pen. Herrera getting cranked up as well. Swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
The next
Ball
offering
3.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. Takes a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses. It's a K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Yep. No. 1-1. Two. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses outside, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
And that's too high. And that's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Douglas.
So a runner aboard,
Hodo.
digging in for the Baysox, Douglas Hodo. In the air to the right. This one carrying. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Runner at first. Frank Blunt digs in now.
1.
0-1.
Strike 2. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. 2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the 9th. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Zane Barnhart. A shot at save number 1 this season. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. struck the batter out looking. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. In the air to left. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now back, first baseman.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Two down and nobody aboard. Fly to center, and that ought to do it.
I got it.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Blunt did pretty well for them in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Frank Blunt, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Chesapeake Baysox and the Hartford Yard Goats. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Batter now, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
The center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
And that's how this game gets started. Left-hander, the 1-0. Check swing, that's a ball. Good job to check the swing, was definitely out in front there. That one misses. And now 3-0. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Now the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. Step-off throw to first. Back in safely on the dive.
Ain't no one better right here.
The 0-1 from the lefty.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out and a runner at first. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Blunt.
Frank Blunt will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Ball. 1-0.
Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Runner edging away at second base. That one smashed to left field. Out number 2. Digging in, Hudson Haskin.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Here we go. Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Thrown out at third to end the inning, and the defense heads back to the dugout. Here's a speed threat, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Squares to bunt, but misses. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. It's a pop-up. And that's foul. And the righty fires. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. And now it's all even up. Here's a grounder right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. Close play, in there safely. That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Robbie Martin. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Throw to second, safe. The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hill at second with nobody out. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Battling here, fouls it away. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to left field. And there's one down.
That is good. The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon.
Ball.
One out with a runner at second. Lifted in the air, right field, Haskin. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Now, Zach Kokoska really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. In for a strike. 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Man at second with 2 down. Swings at the big bender for the K. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Albright, a 6-foot lefty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye
Ball
there.
outside.
That one misses. Counts full 3-2. Rip towards third. Throw to first in time.
That is it. The third baseman, Max Wagner.
Now the third baseman, Max Wagner. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Chases a high fastball there.
0-2.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Missed inside with the curveball. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. This pitch popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 2 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Base is empty with 2 out. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Servideo. That one skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. On to the bottom of the second. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jordan Beck. Late swing, fouled off. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. And that is a great play for the out.
That is good. The left fielder.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and knocking down.
Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jason Hinchman. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. This pitch popped up. Ardoin drifting towards this one. 2 down.
Batting set, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Sterling Thompson. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score in that one.
No.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ball 2.
Next
That's
offering
up.
is
Ball
upstairs. And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. Three and one, couldn't come up with it. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Now a chance for A.J. Lewis. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss out front that time. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Now here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Rocks and fires. It's ball 1. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Fly ball to right.
Mine.
Makes the grab on the run. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're at the end of 2. No score. We're back here at the ballpark. Here we go in the top of the 3rd, scoreless ball game. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, number 10. In the dirt.
1-0.
Really spotting the fastball well early in this one. If he can continue to do that, it should be a solid game. And the count 1-2. Next offering is outside. Two and two, here's the pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. The 2-2. Fly ball left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. There's 1 down.
Batting in, the shortstop, Carter Young.
And now, Carter Young. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Towards first, Kokoska. Takes it to first for the out.
Batting up, the catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Here's the catcher, Silas Ardoin.
Hi. 0-1.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1-2.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 2-2. Grounder to third, Thompson. There with plenty of time, inning over. Not much going on for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Dion Jorge, the inning. Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the second baseman, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Cracked a double the first time at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the third inning. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the center fielder, Robbie Martin. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. First pitch misses, ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one's popped in the air into right, and now 2 away. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Charlie Condon. To the right side, handles. Whips it to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded. 3 innings in the books in this one, no score. Top of the 4th inning with the Baysox at the dish. Enrique Bradfield Jr. now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Out. 1 away on the drop, 3rd strike. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just rolling out there. Here's the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. Grounded out to short the first time up. Fair ball! Around first and heading for second. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. I'm impressed that he could keep that one fair down the right field line. Showed off a nice, clean swing and strong wrists to make sure it landed in fair territory. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Now at the plate, Frank Blunt, 0 for 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hudson Haskins. Grounded out the first time up. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Bounces that one. It goes to the backstop. Hodo moves up to third on the wild pitch. Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway through the 4th, no score. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2. Pitch in the dirt. And that one is foul. We'll try again. One-two pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 1 gone, leading off the 4th. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jordan Beck. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Smash to left field, but snagged for the out. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. Jason Hinchman getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop-out.
Yeah.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Missing inside. Ball 1.
Ball, that's too low.
That's towards center. Bradfield under it. And that ends the inning. We've played 4 full. We're all tied, 0-0. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Max Wagner. Wagner goes 5'11", 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2022. Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here's the throw. That's a leadoff double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Next up for the Baysox, Anthony Servideo. First at bat was a strikeout. On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the K. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and one away now. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, number 10. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one hammered. This ball's carrying. And it is gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carter Young. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. 1-0.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Scorched left field line. And it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. And here's the catcher, Silas Ardoin. First time up, grounded to third.
Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate, now a long throw home. It's off the mark and the runner scores. Nice job to drive in the run. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. To the top of the order we go. Digging in for the Baysox, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Doyle appears to be getting loose. Kelly getting loose as well. Ardoin is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Fouled off, he was late. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater. Way high with that one, and that's ball 3. Set down looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Now the left fielder, Douglas Hodo. 1 for 2.
Hard ball. No.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Mason Albright won't go any further tonight. Responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't quite closed yet. We'll be right back. They turn things over to the southpaw, Antoine Kelly, a runner on second to deal with. And here's the first baseman, Frank Blunt. And a base hit, runner around third. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. It's a 5-0 ball game. That knock runs his hitting streak to an even dozen, and he's really starting to open some eyes with this run he's on. Certainly swinging a very hot bat these days. 2 outs and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Hudson Haskin.
Ball down low.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Late swing, fouled it off.
Ball.
In the dirt, but blocked. The 2-1 pitch. And it's a pop-up. Lewis under it. That ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Baysox lead it 5-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting. And that one sliced foul. The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. So up next, A.J. Lewis. I don't know how they break up his rhythm, but they have to find a way after he's set down 7 straight. 1 out and the base is empty.
No. 1-1.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. So a man on, Dion Jorge digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Up, ball.
Next one's fouled back. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one misses low. Runner at first, one away. Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike 3.
Now batting.
Batting order turns over. Next to hit, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's a ball. No. No, that's up.
The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. Bash down the right side, but foul. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get kicks foul. This pitch popped up. The second baseman settles under.
I got it.
And that's that. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Baysox out in front, 5-0. Top of the 6th, here's the third baseman, Max Wagner.
Third baseman, Max Wagner.
Ball 1.
Action in the pen down there. Tommy Doyle getting loose out there. Shawver also throwing. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One-two offering. And that's outside. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit late on that swing. Swings through it. Down to first with it. Safe at first. I think that error may be due to the cold conditions here tonight. It's hard enough for me to grip my pencil and write in my scorebook, so I wonder if that's impacting the players on throws like that, too. Man on at first, and now the DH, Anthony Servideo. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Clips the corner. the middle. Jorge. One at second. Over to first. Safe.
The batter is the second base,
Runner at first. Next up for the Baysox, number 10. Snap throw to first. Tag picked off. That's good awareness by the pitcher, seeing that he was napping over at first. Might have been looking to steal second, but he was caught flat-footed for the out. Two outs, base is empty. This pitch misses. 1-1. To the right side, Kokoska takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One error in the inning, but nothing else. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th inning. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 5-0. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Robbie Martin. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And misses inside. Inside, nearly got the batter. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. This pitch popped up. And there's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. So digging in, Charlie Condon. That one fouled off. The Baysox ahead by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. Base is empty with 2 out. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Zach Kokoska.
Ball. Yep.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. Chesapeake with the lead, 5-0. We're back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carter Young. And that's outside.
1-0.
And another ball. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that.
Strike.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fly to left. Martin in and to the right. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Silas.
Here's the catcher, Silas Ardoin. Lifted in the air to left. And a couple of quick outs. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the fly out. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
That's out. He ride.
Puts it in the air to center, Martin. And that'll do it. Time to stretch. The Baysox on top here, 5-0. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Zach Fruit. First appearance of the season. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Jordan Beck.
Ball inside.
This pitch popped up. The pitcher under it. But the shortstop takes priority and gets there. 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Jason Hinchman. Downstairs.
Oh, no. 1 ball, no strikes.
Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. One, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, third base.
Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Sterling Thompson.
Ball, that's down.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. On the ground to third, Wagner. In plenty of time to first. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We're headed to the 8th. The Baysox lead it 5-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tommy Doyle. Interesting to watch how the big deficit affects this relief outing. Douglas Hodo now at the plate. Late swing, fouled off. Oh and 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Slow roller to first. Kokoska steps on the bag. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank Blunt.
Digging in for the Baysox, Frank Blunt. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Doyle, a righty with some serious heat. He uses a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 0-1 offering. Right
That's
through there for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 1-out double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. One out, runner at second base. Hudson Haskin, the next to hit. And the slider catches the zone. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. 0-2, and the delivery. Got it. 2 gone. And the next batter, Max Wagner. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Strike 2. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 5-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now at the plate, A.J. Lewis. And a curve drops in for a strike. just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one's off the outside edge. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. Hammered for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next up, Dion Jorge. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Runner at first, nobody out.
2-1.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe.
The second baseman.
We head back to the top of the order. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
No ball. 1 strike.
On 0-1, the delivery.
Ball. No.
Swing and a miss. Looked pretty off balance that time. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And now, Robbie Martin. Outfield pretty shallow here. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, runners at first and second. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. 2 gone. Two outs and runners at first and second. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Charlie Condon.
Ball.
One 0 pitch.
Ball 2.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Two 0 pitch.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. There's a strike. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. And they're all loaded up. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Zach Fruit won't go any further. And leaving with the bases loaded, we'll need some help from the new arm on the mound when we're back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Corbin Martin, stepping right into a bases-loaded jam. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Zach Kokoska, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. This one is labeled. It's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall as they escape the bases-loaded jam. They leave them loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Baysox out in front, 5-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Shawver. And left-handed batters have had her number this season. She needs to be on top of her game right here. And now the DH, Anthony Servideo.
Ball.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Connor Van Scoyoc getting ready to go. Herrera warming up as well. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. Stepping in, the second baseman, number 10. He's already homered in this ballgame. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So 1 on now with 1 away. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Carter Young. To third, Thompson. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Chesapeake with the lead, 5-0. So bottom of the 9th, coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. One ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one out in front there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it, tried to hold up, and a look to first. Mike Fillmore says the bat came around, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, left field.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hinchman.
Ball 1. No.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. The 2-0. He swings and drives this one to deep left. It's back there. That one is gone. Leaves the yard to left. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. He's definitely been waiting on that one. The power outage he was going through had to be excruciating. Now we may see him settle in and knock a few more dingers pretty soon. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Out to center. Bradfield on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Next to hit for the Yard Goats, A.J. Lewis.
Yep.
That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty, strike 2. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Martin is just 1 strike away.
2-2.
That one not close. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. The Baysox make it 6 straight victories. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots to the They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill.
All right, ready to get this one started. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And that's how this game gets started. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball, hot.
And another ball.
Reno.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Next up for the Baysox, Anthony Servideo, and he has struggled this year.
Oh.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Bounces this one to the right side. Kicks foul. 0-2, here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab on the run. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Frank Blunt. On fire at the dish lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out. The 0-1. Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get out of here.
Way back there. And out of here. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Baysox, Hudson Haskin. Swing and a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
That is it. The left fielder, Nick.
So digging in, Nick Gordon.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Way out front for strike 3. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Dylan Beavers. Throw over to first. Haskin back on a dive. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, and that'll be that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, one of them a home run. Midway in the first, the Baysox out in front, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. One 1-0 pitch. Slider clips the zone. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Fastball a little tight there. got him looking. One gone, bottom half of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Torres. Had the day off yesterday. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. There's a strike at the knees. This to third. Wagner fires over to first. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Base is empty with 2 out. Charlie Condon getting ready to hit.
Bowling.
On a line for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Zach Kokoska. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Batting fifth, the
2
second
outs, and runners at first and second. And the next batter, Jordan Beck. And that's off the
that's a
inside
ball.
edge. 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Condon at second, Kokoska at first, 2 out. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the 1-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. 1 inning in the books here. Chesapeake with the lead, 2-0. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. Out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Max Wagner.
Here's the third baseman, Max Wagner. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And takes low for ball 1. One out and the base is empty.
No, that's high.
There's a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. could be ready for it if he gets it again. Fouled off. He was late. Not close with that one. 3-2. Struck out looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. And here is Silas Ardoin. And that one fouled off. Ardoin goes 5'11", 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2022. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning, and the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Oh-2, rocks and fires. That fastball drilled the hitter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. The lineup flips over. And now at the plate, Enrique Bradfield Jr. A walk and a run scored the first time.
Yes. Ball 1.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Back-to-back Ks. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. 2-1 now. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hinchman. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Just missed.
That's away.
One and 0, and the pitch.
That's out the corner. Strike. Ooh.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Sterling Thompson, the next to hit.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Out to center.
I got it. Mine.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Offense held in check here. We're at the end of 2. The Baysox out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Anthony Servideo. And that catches the low inside corner. Good heater. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Blunt.
Blunt digs in now. He's already homered in this ball game. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1 offering. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hudson Haskin.
Base is empty with 2 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Hudson Haskin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Fly ball, left field, Hinchman. And that's that. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. The Baysox out front here, 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, A.J. Lewis. That one fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Battling here, fouls it away. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the order here. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. now at the plate. Struck out looking the first time up. Here's a fly to left.
Got it.
2 away. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jose Torres. First time up, grounded to 3rd.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1 offering. Foul ball there. He was a little early, but kept his hands back long enough to fight that one off. 1-2 offering. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One, two now. Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. Liner to left.
I got it.
That ends the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Baysox out front, 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the 4th. Stepping in, Nick Gordon. He swings and fouls one off. Up and in. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. That one not close. Got the batter looking for the K. One gone leading off the 4th. Next up for the Baysox, Dylan Beavers. Struck out swinging the first time. Bash down the right side, but foul. That clips the zone. High fly ball to right field. This one carrying. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter number 10, second baseman, call in.
Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Baysox, number 10. That one pulled foul. Breaking ball in there for in his breaking ball in this one. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Chesapeake with the lead, 2-0. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Charlie Condon getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set down looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. And now the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. And that one fouled off.
Count's full.
Swing lifted to left field.
Ball.
2 down. And now, Jordan Beck struck out swinging in the first AB. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Just missed. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Called strike right there. Miss off the plate, and the count is now 3-1. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. This one is in there. Full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Here's the center fielder, Robbie Martin. Wells checks over to first and back safely. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that's through there for a strike. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. And the 0-1 now.
1-1.
Beck, the runner at first with 2 out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. On to the top of the 5th. The Baysox lead it 2-0. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Max Wagner.
Wagner.
Ball.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And the defense comes away with nothing.
Now back, the catcher.
So a man on. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Silas Ardoin.
Right guy, no one better up there.
That misses the zone. And it's 1-0.
No, that's low.
And that one hammered. That one's back there. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Nobody out and a runner at first. Off the plate inside. Full count now. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball four. Two aboard.
Take it base.
Now back.
Next up for the Baysox, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Your turn, drive him in right now.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Now this is lifted to center. It falls in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And now they're up by 3. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Carl Kaufman will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute. So a lefty out of the pen, Antoine Kelly. Just trying to keep them in it here. So up next, Anthony Servideo.
Right guy, right place, need you here.
Grounder left side, and it stays fair. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Blunt, he's already gone yard in this game.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Another run scores. It's 6-0. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next up, Hudson Haskin. 1 for 2.
No, that's a ball.
Missing inside, and the count is 2-0. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Connor Van Scoyoc preparing to come on if needed. Herrera also throwing. That one a little bit high. And swing and miss.
Okay.
The Baysox up big in this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And a swing and a miss. One away here in the 5th. Nick Gordon will hit next. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's ball 1. It's rare to see a minor leaguer take an 0-2 fastball when it's that close to being a strike. He clearly knows the zone very well. Now the 1-2 pitch. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Count full.
To the right side, and that hits off the base. Picks himself up an RBI. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Line drive to center. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 10, second base, Colin Burns.
Digging in for the Baysox, number 10.
Yes.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Gordon leads off of first with 2 out. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. But 9 batters in the inning, 5 come around to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 7-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting.
The left fielder,
That one's in there. It's 0-1. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Late swing, fouled off. One and two, here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Sterling Thompson. Thompson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, a former first rounder back in 2022. Swing and a foul straight back. The Yard Goats with plenty of ground to make up. Bottom half of the fifth. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning.
Now batting.
Base is empty with 2 out. A.J. Lewis digs in now. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Slider misses away. Swing and a miss out front that time. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Chesapeake with the lead, 7-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Max Wagner. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Shawver up and throwing. Doyle, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Got some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Set down on strikes. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. So digging in, Silas Ardoin.
Silas Ardoin.
One out and the base is empty. Up the middle. Base hit. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. We head back to the top of the lineup. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Ardoin at first, 1 out.
Ball. 2-1.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Snags it for the 2nd out. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Anthony Servideo. This one popped up. And that's the end of the inning. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Baysox lead it 7-0. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. That one in there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
Swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. Jose Torres, the next to hit. Blooper into right field, and that's a fair ball. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Man at first with one gone. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Charlie Condon. In the air, out towards right center. That's back. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner aboard, and here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. That one in there. 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first two pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. 0-2 now. Good eye there. What a take with two strikes. Torres leading off first with two away. Swings and misses, struck him out. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 7-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Shawver, facing a left-handed batter, and that has been a pain point this season with an opposing batting average above 300 against lefty hitters. Digging in for the Baysox, Frank Blunt. Already a homer for him in this one. In for a strike. 0-1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter Hudson Haskin.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hudson Haskin. 1 for 3. 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Just off the inside edge. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches.
Now batting.
Nick Gordon now at the plate.
Gordon.
Misses again. 5 in a row. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Runner at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. 2-2 now.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets him swinging. Runner at first. Next up for the Baysox, Dylan Beavers.
No.
Left-hander, the 1-0.
Strike. Woo.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One-two pitch. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Fights it off. We'll see another. And again on 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch. 1 runner left on base, but they're still in control. 7-0. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 57 has a nice lead to work with. And now the DH, Jordan Beck.
Whoa.
Next pitch misses away. 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball. Next pitch, in for a strike. They need runners, so he did the right thing to take until he got a strike. But now he has to find a way on base. Top of the zone for a called strike.
3-2.
Foul ball, it remains a full count. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now at the plate, Robbie Martin. Outfield pretty shallow here. That catches the top part of the zone. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count, 1-2. And there's a ball. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. That'll back him up a bit. The 3-2 pitch. Smoke to shortstop, but caught. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Base is empty with 2 out. Jason Hinchman will hit next. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Sterling Thompson. A little bit hot, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Hinchman, the runner at first, with 2 out. And it's a blooper to left. Fair ball.
Here you go. 3-3 relay.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, A.J.
Here's the catcher, A.J. Lewis. That one's in there. Strike 1. Out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. We're at the end of 7. Chesapeake with the lead, 7-0. We're in the top of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, the second baseman, number 10. Late swing, fouled to the left. Shawver stands at 6 foot even. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fastball in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Fly ball to left, down the line. Hinchman drifting towards this one. And now 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Silas Ardwan.
Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in, Silas Ardoin. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, what a great play. And that is a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Baysox out in front, 7-0. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Hartford, Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
Ball, high.
Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Here's a grounder up the middle. Collects. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Jose Torres. First pitch, that's in for a strike. Center field, Bradfield on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Charlie Condon. Hammered for a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Kokoska.
Oh.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
The Baysox up big in this game, here in the bottom half of the 8th. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now the designated hitter.
So up next, Jordan Beck. Grounder to short. Servideo. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Baysox lead it 7-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Doyle. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over 300 against left-handed hitters this year. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
1-1.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Here's a fly to center. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Anthony Servideo.
Digging in for the Baysox, Anthony Servideo.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out and the base is empty.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Collects it. Throw to first in time.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank Blunt.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Frank Blunt. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 6, 7, and 8 hitters scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Chesapeake ahead in this game, 7-0. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Zach Fruit has been very good against lefties. And now the center fielder, Robbie Martin.
The center fielder, Robbie Martin.
Puts it in the air to center.
I go!
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Next to hit, Jason Hinchman. First offering misses the mark. In there at the knees for a strike. The Yard Goats, with plenty of ground to make up, we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Wagner settles under it. That's out number 2.
now batting, third baseman,
Sterling Thompson digs in now. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the last half of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. This one hit to second might be it. Over to pick it up. Whips it to first. That'll end the evening's action. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
So 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies. Give it all you got. 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 All you got.
bolsillo lleno, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, siempre el dueño de la aldea. Siempre se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shen